Hello and welcome to the Online Business Builder YouTube channel. My name is Patrick. This video is part 2 of a video series looking at the 10,000 foot overview of all the different factors you need to consider when you're building an online business. So if you haven't seen part 1 yet, then please click on the link below and it'll take you over to part 1. Watch that one first and then come over to this one, the second part of a 2-part series. So, as we mentioned before, we are using this mind mapping tool, Miro, or Miro, I haven't quite decided yet how to pronounce it. And here is the tool itself. In the previous video, we covered all of these areas that are already linked. Now we're going to carry on with the remaining aspects that we want to talk about, the different factors involved with building an online website. So the next thing I want to talk about are communities. If I come down here and click, I'm going to type in communities. And we'll give it a nice color, a different color. Let's make it black. And communities are so important because you want to engage with your customers. It's not just about them clicking on the link and buying your product. They're going to want to get excellent customer service. They want to get advice from you. They want to get hints and tips. They want to get new information about your products, updates, etc. So with communities, the kind of things they're looking for are customer service, advice and tips, plans for the future of your products and services, talk to other users of your products and services. All of these factors are so important. I cannot stress them enough. If you can build an online community, and it's a private community which people can interact with, all of your customers, helping each other out, they're promoting your products, and they'll see how fantastic it is what you're doing, but they'll invite people to come in and join. So they'll direct people to you to help you to sign them up and get more business. This is known as referral marketing, okay? And it's going back to this concept of word of mouth, which has been supercharged in the age of social media and the internet. But these communities, you need to be responsive. So for example, when you're placing videos on YouTube, on your YouTube channel, people will comment below and you need to respond to that. You need to answer their questions. You need excellent customer service. If there's something wrong, if they don't understand something about your product and they're stuck, you need to respond as quickly as possible. But the beauty about a community is that it's not just you who will be replying, because as your users get more and more knowledgeable about what you're doing, what you're teaching, they will start helping the new people as well. And you should reward them for that. You want to build up an interactive, fun environment, but useful as well, giving excellent information, giving out useful hints and tips and knowledge, so that everybody's benefiting and everybody can move forward with their projects to help people. At the end of the day, you want to help people build their businesses, to sell their products, to sell your products. Okay, you want them, whichever product or service you're selling them, you want them to buy more. So it's in your best interest to help them as much as possible to be the champion, and then some of those users will be your super users, will become champions on your behalf. Okay, so it's very, very important to do this. Cannot stress it enough. So that's communities. And there are plenty of tools out there that allow you to build those communities, like on YouTube and Facebook and many, many others. And we will go into those in more detail in future videos on this channel. The next thing, we talked about it briefly under email, is let me add it. It's list building. Okay, now in the past, I did that wrong. Let me just delete that. Click here. Learning to use the tool as well. We could talk about the list building. Now, list building are your list of customers and their contact details. And once again, this will become a huge asset to your company in the future. Okay, so list building is, let's put it here, list of customers, of existing customers, is one area with, of course, their contact details and everything. And then there's a list of leads. And if you can imagine, we have a concept in building, or in sales really, about the sales funnel. If you can imagine a funnel, let me try and get my hands in the right way, where at the top of the funnel, you have leads coming in from multiple sources. All of these channels that we talked about, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Google, Pinterest, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, all going to be driving leads into your sales funnel, okay? Now you want to convert those leads, grab their information so that they become a list, and you want to convert them into sales. So let's say you have 1,000 leads in a day, okay? You present information about your products and services to them, and maybe 10% of them convert to become paying clients at the beginning on that day. But those leads that didn't buy your products initially are still very valuable to you because they need need to be prompted repeatedly, okay, about what you're doing. So that list is your strategic asset. And you will set up automated systems and scripts and notifications to that list to encourage them, to provide incentives still to buy your products and services, okay? And then your existing customers, you also want to continue market to, okay? Which is going back to the communities we just mentioned, because they will become your champions and they will encourage people on your behalf to come and over to use your products and services. So this becomes a self-sustaining, viral, amazing sales engine that will just grow and grow and grow and grow and increase your income all the time. So list building is very important. The beauty is that a lot of this, most of this can be automated. There's a lot of work at the beginning, creating scripts and things, but mainly it's all about, most of it can be automated, okay? Now, so I just got interrupted by a signal on my phone. What's next? Okay, so to build this plethora of channels and mechanisms and things to get access to clients and to get them to buy, you need a lot of tools. So there are many different types of tools that you might look at. So let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at useful tools. And these can be broken down into many aspects as well. Let's choose a different color. Let's try this one. So we have graphics packages. In order to build websites and social media, you're going to have to create pictures and videos and other things that will allow you to create exciting and interesting visual aids to help people buy your products. So you're going to need access to a graphics package. Planning tools. Second thing to look at, planning tools. Now this mind mapping application, Miro, is a beautiful way of brainstorming and allowing you to build up the initial ideas of what you want to do with your business. But there are a multitude of other things: task management, goal management, communication platforms. If you might be on your own at the beginning, but you're probably going to be building up teams in the future, and you need to communicate with those teams. That's very important as well. The next one are tools specifically for jobs like search engine optimization. So we go back to what we talked about Google in a previous video. Oh, I didn't spell that right. Hold on. Optimization. Right. We go back to what we did before. No, I still haven't spelled that right. Optimization. Maybe it's expecting a Z. Let's try that. Yeah. Okay. So SEO optimization. There are a whole suite of tools from many different sources to help you do that. Google themselves provide a big platform for creating your ads and optimizing your websites, and other people have built tools on top of that to make it even more friendly and user friendly. The next thing I want to talk about is videos. Okay, so there's the old adage, video creation, etc. There's the old adage that a picture is worth 1,000 words, but a video then is worth 1,000 pictures. You have to use video. okay, in terms of presenting your project. Now that might be you talking in front of the video, like what I'm doing now, or what I'm doing now, showing you my desktop computer, explaining things, these explainer videos, tutorials, sales pitches, etc., is absolutely crucial. You cannot do without this. And there are a whole suite of tools that allow you to use to do this as well, which we'll dive into in more detail. Now, the whole thing is all about content creation. I mean, another way of talking about useful tools is content creation. So, you need to create documents as well. And for documents, you can use Microsoft Word or the equivalent to create the initial text and your ideas for content on your websites, your social medias, and then you just export it and load it up into the different social media platforms. You build up a way of organizing that, creating that content. Word is very useful because it has inbuilt grammar and spelling checkers, etc., and everybody's very familiar with. Most people are very familiar with Microsoft Word. But there are other tools as well. We'll definitely be going into those in the future as well. And then you have the next one is the final one I'm going to talk to you right now, are social media tools. So we talked about all those different social media platforms, and we go and scroll back over here, social media channels. And the beauty is you create the content once and you can deploy to these simultaneously. You could, if you want, go into each one of these individually and create the content, okay, and publish it. But that takes a lot of time and effort. It's far easier to create the content in one tool and let the tool deploy it across the different platforms at the same time. Luckily, there are a lot of tools that allow you to do that, and we'll go into that, delve into that in more detail in the future. Okay. Now, you may not be able to do much of this content creation yourself, maybe because you don't have the technical knowledge or the artistic temperament to do that. But the beauty of it is, though, there are millions of people out there around the world who can do this for you, and you can outsource this to those people. So it's a very important point, we're going to add it, is outsourcing. Now, at the beginning, you may want to do this yourself, or most of this work yourself, to learn how it all works. But eventually, your business is going to grow tremendously, and you're not going to be able to do all this work yourself. Now, outsourcing is a very, very important aspect. And you can outsource the graphic design. You can outsource your content from specialists who know what they're talking about. You can outsource the building of the website. You can outsource the creation of your communities. You can outsource the search engine optimization, etc. All of this could be outsourced in theory, and there are many platforms that allow you to do that. And once again, that'll be another video in the future that we'll talk about. The important thing is, don't be worried if you don't know anything about this content, about how to create this content, because there are people out there who can do it for you. So I would encourage you to try to do a lot of it yourself at the beginning so that you learn how to do it. But as your business grows, you can outsource a majority of this to other people, and that will help you grow. So your role becomes more of strategic, setting the direction, project managing, and making sure everything's in place. Okay. And the beauty is you don't have to employ full-time people to do this. These are freelancers that all reside all over the world. Okay, and as long as you can assure that the quality is good, you can get great prices for people that are doing this work as well. Okay. So the next section I want to talk about is affiliate marketing. I think we mentioned it briefly in the previous video. So affiliate marketing is where, see, I keep doing that, I keep hitting enter and it creates a new one automatically. Right, so anyway, affiliate marketing is where you take somebody else's product and you sell it and you gain a commission, or conversely, they take your product, they sell it on your behalf, and you pay them a commission. Affiliate marketing is one of the great mechanisms for building viral sales and building up a sales community. It is so important. Now, initially, you want to create your own platform and sell your products directly, but once you've got all of that working and running smoothly, you have quality marketing material, and your customer service is very good, then that is the time to then find affiliates that can sell your products on your behalf as well. And that will dramatically increase the number of people building up on your list. Okay, so these affiliate marketers will spend the money marketing to their customers your products, but as soon as they purchase from you, they become your customer, and that helps to bring up your list building, to increase the list. And don't forget, your list is your most important strategic asset. Your list of customers with their contact details, of warm leads, of people who have bought similar products and services that you are offering, is critical to your business for long-term success. Very important. Okay, so the next final two sections, we're coming to the end of the video. The next one is our physical tools of the trade. So if you're going to start creating this content and you want to do it yourself, you're going to need cameras, you're going to need audio equipment, you're going to need to take videos. Okay, now you do not have to spend a vast sum of money on this at the beginning. If you've got a smartphone, one of the latest generation smartphones, you have most of the tools already able to shoot video, okay, in high definition. All right. If you've got a great smartphone, you'll need a tripod. You probably might need an external microphone, like the one I'm wearing today, to help with the sound quality. But don't be frightened. Don't think you have to get the most expensive cameras, video cameras on the market, and all of these things. It's just not true. You can start with an advanced smartphone on a tripod with maybe an external microphone. It all works. We will be talking about all of that and testing things out in future videos on the website, on this channel. Okay. The last thing is to help you is, oh, see, I've done that again. Let me unwind that. The last thing, a final section, are advisors. Okay. Now, advisors are people like myself who've done this before, for myself and for other clients. I put all this material up on the YouTube channel to allow you to see how you can do this yourself. And I intend to be publishing multiple videos over the coming months and years, looking at all of these different aspects in more depth and providing like a list of things to do to how to start off, and with examples as well. Okay. But I'm not the only advisor out there. Okay, there are plenty of other people out there, and part of building this community that I want to build for you is that you can all help each other build up and advise each other and help each other, and we'll build a proactive, interesting, exciting community that everybody can build successful online businesses with. Okay, that is very important to me. I really want to help you guys, and I look forward to doing it. So we've looked at a very high level 10,000 foot view of these two videos. This is the second part, of course, as I said. And we've covered this mind map that we've created during these videos is a nice reference to see all the different things you should be thinking about. And what you need to do is look at this mind map. And your first stage before building your online business, or any business really, is look at this map, look at all the different aspects, go and download the My Road tool, the links are below the video, and start building your own mind map, looking at all of these different aspects, but specific to the type of products and services and the tools that you'll need to building your own website. That's why I'm using this mind mapping tool for you, to illustrate what I want to talk about, but to show how to use the tool so you can do it yourself. It's very, very important. So if there was a big plan, and there will be a big plan for you, step one is visualizing and creating all the ideas. Okay. So in subsequent videos on this channel, I'm going to be going into every single section of this mind map and more, because I'm sure I've forgotten some things. And we'll be going into a lot more detail and building this up over time. Okay. So I want to thank you for watching part 2 of this video, the 10,000 foot overview of building an online business. Don't forget, look at part 1, there's a link below. Please subscribe to the channel, click on the like button or dislike, comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if I missed anything. Thank you very much for watching this second part. I wish you a great day. This is Patrick signing off from the Online Business Builder.